listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear.
And damn!
And you're gonna stop right now, then you know what the hell you're doing, so stop and turn around.
Police officer.
Turn around!
Honestly, I only had 2 drinks.
Keep your hands flat at your side. Here, let's stop for a second. Remember the instructions. Keep your...
Police officers are often convinced that their badge gives them power and protection from their mistakes. But what happens when these cops actually commit a crime and try to get away with it just because they have a badge? Here are some of the craziest cases of rookie cops who made fatal mistakes.
You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple?
A 21-year-old cop named Ski went to Walmart to buy a razor, but then remembered he already had an electric one at home. After heading back to his apartment and shaving, he realized he'd left his body camera in the bathroom. When he got back to it, he found the door to his apartment open.
Rita Sari Dispatch, this is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment, and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, I need to have a unit come out here.
Ski called 911 to report a robbery and asked for a unit to come to his apartment. Due to being very experienced, the cop who showed up noticed something was off about Ski's story right away. He was suspicious. Trust me, you'll soon find out what's really going on, and the truth will totally surprise you.
But yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing.
Yeah.
Came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was going to go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam is still on the sink. I was going to come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
yes,
was at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
Ski started giving mixed up details about the timing of when he was at Walmart and when he got back to his apartment, and he claimed the door was broken when he returned. The cop asked him some straight questions and started doubting his story because of the unclear answers. Let's see what Ski has to say next.
No, sir. Is this one loaded? My chemicals right here. Dispatch right there. 621, I was at Walmart. 642 was when I got back here. 646-ish was when I called dispatch.
This is you leaving Walmart
Yes, sir.
with a bag in your hand.
Yes. I bought a candy, that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that.
This cop was sharp, like a real detective, and noticed a detail everyone else missed. But he didn't want to say anything just yet. He wanted Ski to admit what really happened. If you're still confused, hang in here a little longer and try to piece it together yourself.
Some more money.
So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay, where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and You kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off. Stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we gotta help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish. Okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me. Okay? So I want you right now.
What the cop noticed was that there was a boot print on the outside of the door that matched Ski's police boots. Not only was this cop good at his job, but he was also a great psychologist, and he got Ski to make a shocking confession. Who would have thought Ski was such a drama queen?
Put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have. Be 100% honest with me, bud. Okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, man. But I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you were going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. So why did you kick it?
Ski admits that he kicked the door because he forgot his keys inside and couldn't get back in. But he didn't want to admit that himself, so he made up the whole story about a break-in. Wow, genius. Can you believe it? I have no idea why Ski thought that was a good idea, especially since he's a cop.
Did get locked.
You got locked out and couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
All that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. All right. Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off.
The cop told Ski to take off all his gear, including his weapons, uniform, and other police equipment, which was definitely not a good sign. He tried to give Ski some reassurance, saying it didn't necessarily mean he'd lose his job as a cop, but he made it clear that Ski's credibility had taken a big hit.
Okay. Now keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay?
The cop who handled Ski's discipline was amazing, calm, collected, and respectful. He said Ski might have a chance to get his job back in the future if he learns from this mistake. But can you imagine getting fired in your own home?
I was barely at a level of maturity where I was okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this. But these things happen. You know, you're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call. And this could be an important life lesson to you. Okay? But at the same time, now that with our department anyway, your credibility not so good. Okay? I'm just being straight with you. So I want you to keep that in mind in the future regardless of what you get into, but with law enforcement, you gotta be 100% right from the very get-go. Okay? Did you buy that belt?
Ran off the belt.
Ran off the I'm gonna take all the department issues.
You know what I mean? I think Ski should definitely consider another career and never apply for a public servant job again. If he's lying now, just imagine what kind of cop he'd turn into after 5 or more years on the job. Sure, some might say he's young, but that's no excuse for lying to other cops.
You wanna keep that belt, or you wanna just give it back to Pat?
I'll keep the belt. Yeah, because he said he didn't want it anymore, so.
Okay, no problem. Oh, wait, hold it. Is there any other department issue stuff that you can think of?
No, sir. Everything was in the box or on me.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look at Ski. He smiled, even though you could tell he didn't feel like laughing as the cops took his gear. False reporting is a big deal, especially for someone who wants to work as a cop, right? I mean, it's even a crime when an ordinary person gives a false report to the police, so it's the last thing you'd expect from a cop.
Is there any way to secure this right now, or?
That's why I was looking for the keys.
For the keys? Did you notice that there was keys hanging on his vest?
I didn't notice. I'll go check them.
You can take your phone with you, bud. I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay.
All I need to touch is the on this side and the wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
Phone, wallet, and nothing in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you didn't put it in your car, right?
This rookie cop made fatal mistakes and was fired for giving a false report and filing a false report. On March 11th, 2024, cops were called to Rick's Bar in Key West, Florida, after an off-duty Monroe County Sheriff's deputy was reported for causing trouble. According to the reports, the deputy had grabbed a woman against her will. When the cops got there, they first spoke to the upset woman who met them at the bar's entrance.
Bye-bye. And then he's like, oh no, but you told me. So I was here, he was where you're at. So I'm like, oh, I don't know, you gotta ask her. When I went like this, he went like, I'm like, touched her, and I walked away. And then I got the guy that was here.
Walk downstairs from the bar and get keys for what? I'm not even told what it is.
Where did he touch you exactly on your body? On your ribs?
And I was, okay, I had my phone here because I was looking for an address because I'm not from here, I'm from Miami. So I was looking at an address and I'm like, oh, okay. So when I went to do this, he grabbed me by my hands like this. And I was like, what?
But not on your breasts, not on your behind, just on your arms?
And like I told the security, you guys work here different. Florida is open carrier.
Now, before I tell you the rest of what the woman shared with the cops, let me fill you in on where the deputy was at that moment. When the cops showed up, the deputy got in one of their faces, fists clenched, acting aggressively. This led him to being quickly arrested and put in the back of a police car.
In Miami, I would have shot him. Because, okay, we're talking, that's fine. I'm trying to leave. Why the hell did you touch me? I don't even know you.
Which one was?
Huh?
Which one was? In the black or purple?
Yeah, the one with the black one. Nah, with that.
Do you
Yes,
want?
I do.
Okay. Let me start getting some information from you, man.
Can I at least be asked what I'm being charged for?
So they're down there talking to him now. Somewhere around the corner. And then, I just want to make sure, man, that he grabbed you by the arms, not by the breasts or not by the rear end or nothing like that. Okay.
If he would have done that, trust me, my phone was on his face.
The woman decided to file a report against the off-duty deputy who had been aggressive with her. You could see how fast things escalated. While one of the cops reviewed the camera footage inside, other cops were talking to the arrested deputy, and he had some pretty shocking questions for them.
And supposedly he works for the county too. What do you think you're talking now?
Oh.
They're reviewing cameras right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
He's being accused of battery on a female.
Yeah, I've heard that.
The suspect had been a deputy for less than a year. According to the sheriff's office, he was hired in April 2023.
Oh my God. Hello.
Hey.
Can I at least be told what I'm being accused for?
They'll explain everything, but
Okay.
do you know what you're being charged for?
No, I have no idea. What am I being? Can you Mirandize me for whatever the reason being?
Okay.
Am I assuming it's I don't know disorderly conduct in a bar?
Right now?
Guess. Yeah, that's the only thing I can assume.
Right now, I believe they're arresting you for battery. The arresting officer will explain to you what's going
Battery.
on, okay?
Okay. Well,
All right, what's your current address, Jesus?
He didn't seem to know why he was arrested, or maybe he did, but he just didn't think something like this could happen to him being a cop and all. If you're still unsure about what happened, don't worry, you'll soon hear exactly what the victim had to say about the deputy's aggressive behavior, step by step.
You were talking to him. Okay, you guys were standing there. At one point, you didn't want to talk to him anymore. So you tried to walk away, and he grabbed you by both arms like this?
Yeah.
And then just what? And you pulled away and you let go?
I pulled away. He grabbed me and I just pulled away and I kept on walking.
Okay.
And I went to the security that has the bandana wrapped inside, and that's when I told him.
Okay.
And then he called me over there again, and he's like, "Oh, Richard," and I'm like, "Yeah, him."
Okay.
And that's when they tried to take him out.
Yeah.
And then everybody cornered him in the, like, 2 steps down.
Uh-huh.
One of the guys, I guess he works here, I don't know, the blonde one.
Okay.
He asked me, I went to him and I'm like, listen, check the cameras because they must have cameras up there.
Yeah.
So you can actually see it.
The cops reviewed the surveillance footage, and it backed up the victim's story that the deputy had aggressively stopped the woman from leaving the bar. I'm sure you're curious about what the arrested deputy had to say about that.
Who's your supervisor?
It was Sergeant Muller, but now it's
Mueller?
No, not anymore. Sergeant Daughtry, I guess, because he
Daughtry?
Daughtry, yeah, but he hasn't even, he's new. He hasn't even, you know.
Like D-A-U-T-R-Y?
Daughtry, I honestly don't know, but he hasn't even been on roll call with us yet. It would have been this, or it would have been tomorrow. Of course.
So Jenna was your supervisor?
Yeah.
On the road or?
On the road, yes, road patrol.
Okay, all right. Okay, they're gonna come explain everything to you, okay?
I have not touched it.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, that's fine.
In the meantime, the security guards told the cops that when they threatened to call the police, the suspect said, "I'm a cop." After that, he got aggressive, punching, yelling, and breaking things so loudly that a crowd started gathering outside the bar. The woman confirmed this story to the cops, and it was clear to everyone what kind of mess the deputy had gotten himself into.
So I told him, I'm like, check the camera. And he said, "Boy, what did you do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, with me." And that's when they brought him down, and I saw one of the officers. So I saw the blue shirt. So I'm like, "Oh, they call the cops." And that's when the security went to get me.
And then when he grabbed you, did he say anything?
Honestly,
that you know of? Okay.
Honestly, I don't know. Because I'm like, let me get away.
So you just, at one point, you just weren't comfortable with the conversation and you wanted to leave?
Because he was talking to me. I guess he was trying to speak Spanish, and I'm like, "Oh, you know, like you can speak English, I speak English."
Yeah.
And then I don't know what the hell he said, and I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." You gotta ask her because I guess he was asking for the girl dressed in blue her number. Oh, you gotta ask her.
The deputy's aggressive behavior didn't stop once he was in the police car. Remember earlier when he claimed that he hadn't done anything wrong? Well, his actions pretty much confirmed the woman's story, along with what the security and staff had said. He didn't even need to say more. You'll be surprised to hear that the arrested deputy even had some requests for these cops.
Can I call Sergeant Mueller, please? Or any sergeant for MCSO? Can I please do that? Because I'm pretty damn well sure I didn't get a... I didn't come in no battery, please.
Please just chill out. We're figuring something out, all right? Relax.
Man, damn. That's how Rick's want to treat.
It's Jesus, right?
Yeah, see.
Alright, I'm gonna read this to you, alright?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Your data you say can't be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to your lawyer and have him present while you're being questioned. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. The next 3 parts you get a verbal yes or no.
Do you understand?
See.
You understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
See.
I speak English, yes or no?
Es lo mismo, it's the same.
While locked in the back of the police car, the deputy became hysterical, refused to talk to the cops, and kept asking to speak to their superior. What he didn't realize was that he had made a huge mistake and wasn't in any position to demand anything.
You only speak Spanish now?
Spanish and English.
Okay,
I
well,
understand.
I only speak English.
Okay, well, I understand. It's fine, it's fine.
Okay. Have you asked any law enforcement officer to speak to an attorney?
No.
Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us now?
No.
No? Okay. Watch your foot, man.
Pero yo quiero hablar con un sargento. Yo quiero hablar con un sargento. I want to speak to a sergeant. I want to speak to your sergeant. Por favor. I want to speak to your sergeant. Man, I didn't do anything wrong. Ow.
The arrested deputy was just a kid, barely on the force for a year. But from the way he acted, it's clear he was just a spoiled kid who thought he could get away with anything. Whether it was his parents' fault or his superiors, it doesn't matter. The only thing that did matter was that this kid was about to learn some tough lessons that night.
Ow! Can I speak to your sergeant? Why am I being subjected to this? I didn't do anything! Mira! Ven para acá, por favor, habla conmigo! Yo no hice nada! I know you wouldn't do the same for someone being detained like this. Can you at least ask me what the reason is for? And actually explain, please. I didn't do anything. I was just hanging out here with my friends. Why am I being detained? What did I do?
If you thought the arrested deputy would calm down soon, you'd be wrong. This was honestly pathetic how hard he tried to irritate the cops on the way to the station. It would have been so much easier if he had just accepted the fact that he was arrested. But instead, he just made things worse for himself.
Yes? Oh, alright, whatever. Will I get the opportunity to speak to Sergeant Corey or Sergeant Alex or Chief Brandenburg, anybody, about this? Because you know what's up? Accused of what? You didn't even ask. You asked me my random rights, but you didn't ask me questions.
You told me you didn't want to go on.
Yeah, you're right. Yes. But you know it's more than that. Because honestly, like, why the I risk my career for that shit? And you used to work for the sheriff's office. Yes, I know. And I went up to for what? I didn't.
The arrested deputy got more out of control on the way to the station, constantly repeating that he hadn't done anything wrong. Who's gonna break it to him that just repeating something over and over doesn't make it true?
So let me talk to the chief. And you know what? Whatever. I guess I'll go the civil. You know what? And it is what it is. I'll go the civil route. Whatever. But honestly, fix. Cause I didn't do shit like that. I didn't accuse anybody of battery or anything. So I don't know why the handcuffed like this in the back of the patrol car. And honestly, like, the best for you. I don't, whatever. You're fine. Don't detriment your career. Just do what you have to do. It's fine. I wouldn't want the same for me, so you're good.
Before we see that last thing the arrested deputy said to the cops, let me ask you, do you really think he didn't know what he did because he was so drunk that his view of reality was messed up? Or do you think he was just pretending to let things slide?
But if okay, can I speak at least to my sergeant, or no? Alright, yeah, obviously when I get there. And how do you think that's going to turn out? Sergeant Mueller. She gonna at least gonna, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. But I didn't batter nobody. I didn't hit nobody. So that's fine, because that's on the camera. Because I swear to God I didn't hit nobody. So whatever the alleging didn't exist. So, I don't know. You already had Corey or whatever, whoever was the sheriff's deputies, and didn't have any
The arrested deputy was eventually charged with battery and fired from his job. Emergency services got a 911 call about a woman who had fallen and hit her head on East Pearl Street in Wapakoneta, Ohio. The cops there showed up to check out what happened. While talking to witnesses, emergency services asked the cops for help because Tyler Dunlap was getting in the way as they were trying to take care of the injured woman.
Hey, Tyler.
Tyler?
Tyler, you need to listen to me. You need to get up, and you need to come around the front of the house right now. You understand me?
Hey, look at me. Look at me.
You understand me? Let's get up.
Look at me.
I'll help you.
I just got
I'll help you. Come on, let's go.
Okay? I just got a little hurt.
Hey, look at me. You're interfering, and you're gonna get in trouble if you don't stop. So quit.
Tyler?
Quit. Okay?
Tyler?
Let's get up.
Tyler, go inside with please.
I got her.
You can.
I need a unit down here right now, 2-7.
Hey, Lieutenant Bishop.
For some reason, Tyler refused to move away from the woman, even though the cops told him more than a few times that he needed to. He sat on the ground beside her, holding her in his arms, but it was only a matter of time before what happened next unfolded.
Listen to me. You're interfering, and you need to get out of the way. So stand up and let's go. Come on. I'm not trying to make trouble with you. Just get up and get down here, okay? That's all I'm asking. You stare me down like that, and that doesn't make me very comfortable. So get up. Come on, get up and listen to me.
Okay.
All right.
You go.
Put your hands behind your back.
There you are.
I'm going to detain you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I
You're under
am a
arrest.
police
Stop.
officer.
And you're going to stop right now. Then you know what the hell you're doing. So stop and turn
I am
around.
a police officer.
Turn around right now.
You have no authority
Turn around.
to detain me.
Stop. You need to get the off me too. Get down. You're under arrest. Stop.
No.
You're going to get tased. Stop. Get on your back. What are you doing?
Hey.
You can't be beaten here.
Absolutely. 3, I've got 1 male in cuffs.
So you're an EMT? You're an EMT?
53.
Come over here.
You're an EMT?
The cops had no patience for Tyler's stubborn behavior and decided to arrest him. Even when he resisted and claimed they had no right, the female cop whose body camera footage we're watching started threatening him with a taser. But what no one expected was that Tyler was actually one of them, a cop himself.
I need your car. I need your car. Let's get him into the car.
Dude, literally
right here. Hey.
I know. Why are you fucking doing it? I literally just. What are you doing, man? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. So much chilling. Why are you treating me like this? You look like you're chilling.
Go and have a seat. I don't even know who he is.
I know him. He's a cop in LPD.
Okay. No, I had not patted him down. I think he broke my finger. Yeah.
You got anything on you? You got your gun on you? Honestly, I really. She's up.
41035, you can issue the citation. I'm heading to the other location.
Chilling, bro.
Have you ever seen such a simple situation turn into chaos? I haven't. And the female cop who arrested Donald had no idea she'd end up with a broken finger in the process. Of course, Tyler was furious, saying he just wanted to hug the woman, as if that would make the cops let him off the hook.
My fucking finger's killing me.
I'm trying to like hug her and cover her because like that's how. We'll sit down until I know more, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, listen, you know what I gotta do, right? You know how I gotta do this. Get in the car.
Tyler was taken to the Auglaize County Jail, where he was charged with obstructing official business, resisting arrest, and failing to comply during an emergency. Brandon Barber, an off-duty cop from Cuba and a member of the New Mexico National Guard, was driving the wrong way on the interstate when he crashed head-on into an SUV. Sadly, the two people in the SUV lost their lives in the collision, and Brandon was also hurt in the crash.
I have no clue what's going on.
Like, that car was coming towards you?
If I could tell you, I would, man. It's just, oh my God, dude.
What are you remembering?
I'm just trying to come home and.
Okay. So you're going southbound.
Obviously, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then.
That's it, dude. That's all.
You remember lights? You remember anything?
No. I'm top with Cuba PD, man.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me answer.
No alcohol or anything this evening?
I'm sorry?
Consumed any alcohol or anything this evening?
No. I wish you could smell it on me. Oh.
When officers arrived at the scene, they noticed he smelled like alcohol and had bloodshot eyes, and was saying some strange things. The strangest thing was that Brandon didn't seem bothered at all by what had happened. The only thing he was concerned about was his own future, which is pretty ironic since he's the one who took away the future of innocent people.
Obviously, I'm going to Santa Fe. Hello, where I'm going home.
Santa Fe's that way.
Yes. Yes, sir. Hold on 1 second.
You said you're going towards Santa Fe?
Oh. God.
Did medical speak to you yet?
No, nobody's spoken to me, man. Here's my ID. You have it.
Yeah.
Here's my whole wallet.
Okay, now it's good. What's a good phone number for you?
Right here, Amanda. Amanda, you're good. You're good. Right here. You're good. You're good. You're okay.
Just when you thought things couldn't get any weirder, Brandon proved otherwise. He even laughed and complained to the cops about being cold, fully aware of what he'd just done. Watching this makes me feel sick. If I were in the shoes of those cops, I wouldn't waste time talking to Brandon. I'd just throw him in jail right away.
What's up, bro?
I gotta deal with all that.
No, I know. Can you just follow my finger real quick, bro?
No.
Okay.
Not my legs, not my hands, not anything. Hold on.
Not trying to do that.
I'm sorry, I'm shaking like a...
No, I get it.
This is torn. This is completely torn.
Okay, I understand. You're a cop, right, bro?
Yeah.
So you get what I'm
No,
right?
exactly.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're trying for.
Okay. I'm just trying to rule you out so I can be on to the next person, okay? Is that cool?
Try your best, but...
All I need to do is follow my finger for just a second.
I'm sorry. I'm too sorry. 2 seconds, dude. I'm so sorry.
Do you want to lean against this car right here?
Let me...
So you're not on your feet?
No, let me just catch my legs, dude. That shit was head on.
For some reason, the cops still felt it was necessary for Brandon to take a field sobriety test, so they had him follow the tip of a pencil with his eyes without moving his head. Brandon even admitted to the cops that he had 2 beers that day, but it was pretty clear he was lying because it was obvious he had had way more than that.
All right, can you just track my finger real quick?
Yeah, okay, ready?
All right, just track it real quick, dude. Just real quick.
Good luck. Oh, shit, now I'm sorry.
So you can't recall anything at all that happened?
No. I wish I could, dude. I wish I could.
You haven't had anything to drink this evening?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What did you have to drink?
I had a beer today.
Okay.
I had 2 beers, actually, I'm sorry.
Okay. What time was your last drink?
I have to tell you.
Brandon was a typical corrupt cop. Just look at the confidence on his face. He was only trying to get on the good side of the other cops, acting just enough to make them believe him. Just like when he suggested they check if the people in the car were okay.
7 o'clock.
About 7?
Yes, sir.
Alright, and what did you have?
Oh, just like this. Okay, just like this.
Were you involved
in the accident?
Yes, sir.
Who was
That's
with
me.
you?
That's me. Nobody else.
Just in the truck?
Yeah.
Alright. So, here's the deal, brother. And you know where I'm coming from, okay? I do smell alcohol on you, alright?
Yeah,
obviously, there's something else going on over here that we're trying to figure out. Would you be willing to do some tests on me just so I can make sure that you're not intoxicated?
Whatever you need to do, dude.
Alright. I'm gonna have you come lean on the front of this car. Because obviously you said your leg's injured, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So go ahead and put your feet together for me and just lean against the car right there, okay?
Can you make sure that guy's okay?
Yeah, we're gonna do that next. Alright? But they're still trying to get him out of the car, alright? Can you see my finger?
Yep.
You ever been diagnosed with a natural nystagmus?
No.
Okay.
Brakes are coming in, bro.
You're good. Just follow my finger. Just for us.
One time.
Brandon and the cops went back to the basic pencil tracking test. But Brandon was so drunk, he couldn't even keep his head still. The worst part, though, was that he kept telling the other cops he was fine, even though his condition was the least important thing in this situation.
Yeah, nice.
You remember these tests?
Yeah, of course I do.
Alright, just keep your head straight. You turn your head, alright? Just keep your head straight. Right here on top of my finger. All the way over as far as you can look at it.
That's it, right?
You're looking over here, brother.
That's
just follow my
I can't
finger.
go any
alright?
further than that.
Alright. Just follow my finger, alright?
You're gonna take my head with you.
Well, keep following it.
That's it, dude. Right there.
keep following him. What's going on, bro? You want to keep doing these or no?
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. I got hit head on, dude.
All right, let's keep doing them here. You don't mind? Huh?
You were by yourself?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you had the other female on the phone. Yeah, she
Me,
was.
I was. Yes, absolutely.
The cops found 2 other girls on the side of the road who had been driving the same way and almost crashed into Brandon as well. They shared even more shocking details about how he was driving that night. Meanwhile, Brandon finds out that the people he hit are dead, and his brother shows up. A lot was happening all at once, but this was just the beginning.
Can you just give me a brief summary of kind of like what you seen, what happened?
Before we were coming, it was like nobody was here. It was just these two, honestly. I don't think anybody saw the accident happen.
Okay.
But I almost hit the truck in front of me because I didn't see it when I was driving. So that's whenever I stopped over here.
Did he have lights on?
Huh?
Did he have lights on?
No.
Okay. And he hit the
Yeah,
truck that's there. Okay. I appreciate you guys. Yes, it's another person there that might be 10-7, but the other guy.
There's 2 in there. One's 6-7, I think. Okay. But I can't tell for sure because I turned over.
Hello. Can I help you, sir?
The whole situation was so shocking and chaotic, it was hard to tell who was doing what. Can you even imagine how cops felt having to arrest one of their own for such a serious crime? It's not every day they have to deal with a bad cop like this. Let's take a listen what they had to say to each other about all this.
He's a 34 for Cuba. Not anymore. Yeah. Apparently he's a 34 for Cuba. Who? This truck. Is he drunk? Possibly. There's an open container in there. So.
He's a 34 from Cuba?
Yeah, that's what he told Hammer. So, heads up on that.
Notify Cuba. You want me to follow and get him out?
This guy?
Yeah. I didn't know what his numbers are.
So it sounds like there may be 2 people in there.
Supposedly there's only 1.
Oh, okay.
We're not really sure.
Is he talking to you when you just So Hammer's gonna follow him.
So he was getting taken?
Yeah, the driver of the truck.
I'll follow this guy.
So Hammer's going with him, and then I'll meet him down there in a minute.
Okay.
But like the chief or what? Is this guy the chief? Or? He said it's his son that...
The situation for the cops that night got even more complicated when Felix Nunes, the father of the guy who caused the accident, and the police chief in Yemes Springs showed up at the scene to talk to the investigators. Felix tried to step in using his position as chief, which made everyone there uneasy. Can you believe it?
Yes, 1080s in there.
Okay.
You covered? We can, or is this going to be a 45 fatal?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
They're still trying to get this guy out.
Did he hop over or what?
We don't know yet. We just got here.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. He called. He said they're taking him. His chest was hurting and stuff, so they're taking him in.
Okay.
You got 1 unit going with them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Where are you at? Were you following him, or did he call you?
No, he just called us.
Okay.
I was at home. So
Okay.
that's why I'm kind of.
All right. Yeah, we'll secure everything once we get the vehicle flipped over and we can actually get in there.
All right, I'll leave it to you guys. So
Okay.
He should have his person. He might have his. Yeah, he has his, maybe two guns in there. He has a 380 and a 9.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
We'll do our best to find him.
All right, I'm gonna try to call back over now. I'm just gonna head you in a minute.
Perfect.
You have a Tyler, yeah?
Yeah.
I get that Felix, as a father, was worried about his son, but as a cop, he had to know that Brandon needed to be held accountable for what he did. Meanwhile, Brandon was taken to the hospital for a checkup. When you see him lying there helpless, you can tell his plan was to play the victim, even though he definitely wasn't one.
All right. Be careful, be careful.
I can use this side then.
Very good. How you doing, bro?
You doing okay?
I'm okay. You? All right, I just want to recap with you, Brandon. So, what time did you start about drinking? You said you ended at 7. You told me on scene,
Oh
right?
yeah, it was probably like 6:45. It was one beer, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where was that at? In Albuquerque somewhere?
Honestly, I think it was Bernalillo, honestly.
You were in Bernalillo?
Yeah, at the time.
Okay. So, you were heading to Santa Fe, you said?
Didn't it also bother you every time Brandon would barely raise his hand, like he was trying to make himself look as hurt as possible so the cops would feel sorry for him? I can't stand selfish, narcissistic people like that, thinking the world always revolves around them no matter what.
Yeah, back towards Bernalillo.
Okay, so you were in Albuquerque then? Or?
At the time, yeah.
Okay, you were in Albuquerque, all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're heading to Santa Fe?
No, back towards Bernalillo.
Back towards Bernalillo?
Yeah.
Okay. And you had one beer. What time did you guys start drinking? For the draft or what?
I don't even pay attention to the draft. I don't even know how that works.
All right. What time did you about start drinking your beer?
Maybe about 3?
3?
Yeah.
Okay, so you started at 3 and you finished it at 6:45? So 3 hours and 45 minutes?
No, honestly, I only had 2 drinks.
2 drinks?
Yeah, I had 2 beers.
Okay.
I had to get my daughter from school, so it was nothing legitimate.
Okay. All right. Obviously, you smacked your head pretty good, I take it?
I fucked my shit up.
Okay. Can I finish the horizontal gaze nystagmus test on you?
After a short stay in the hospital, Brandon was arrested. He was charged with homicide by vehicle, great bodily harm by vehicle, having an open bottle of alcohol in the car, and driving while intoxicated. Speaking of cops who made a big mistake, meet Michael Camp, a 44-year-old cop with 20 years on the job who crashed into a car driven by Sean DeVitt at an intersection. Sean was just waiting at a red light when Michael's car rear-ended him.
See, Sergeant, he's going to give you a couple tests just to make sure that you're okay to, clear out of here. You know how it goes.
No, I know. I'm listen. I'm freezing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on light duty. I got freaking 2 herniated discs, and I need surgery, all kinds of crap.
All right. So you understand the English language? You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So we do a check of your eyes.
That's boring. Wow. I just can't focus on it. I need reading glasses. I need it. Wow. I knew I was getting bad. I didn't realize how bad I was getting. I can't read my text anymore.
When cops Marco Franco, Eric Wessler, and Christopher Inman showed up at the scene, they could tell right away that something seemed off with Michael. So they decided to give Michael some field sobriety tests. They started by having him follow the tip of a pencil with his eyes, but he failed that. Next, they asked him to walk heel to toe along an imaginary line.
Okay. All right. So you said you got some issues with your upper neck. How about your legs? Can you walk? I mean, I saw you kind of walk back and forth there.
I have pain.
Okay.
But yeah, I have I've had back surgery, and I have C5 and 6 and 7.
We'll go this way, all right? So what I want you to do from where you're standing there, put your left foot in front of your right foot.
Left foot?
Yep. Touching heel to toe. Just like that. Keep your hands, just hold that position. Keep your hands flat at your side. Left foot in front of your right. And just hold that position while I explain the rest of the test, okay? So, go ahead, left foot in front of the right. Good. All right, so when I tell you to begin from that position, I'm sorry, you got to hold that until I tell you to. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. So, when I tell you to begin, take 9 heel-to-toe steps on an imaginary line in front of you. All right, you're going to return 9 heel-to-toe steps. So I'm going to demonstrate that, okay?
Michael knew the situation he was in and what it could mean if he kept going with the sobriety tests, so he quickly started making excuses to the cops. He told them he'd had back surgery and couldn't walk properly, but the cops didn't let that change their decision and decided to go ahead with the tests anyway.
So you're going to walk forward 1, 2, 3. On that 9th step, you're going to keep that front foot on that imaginary line and turn by taking a series of small steps with the other foot.
Doesn't matter what
Demonstrate it. Does not matter.
Okay.
While walking, watch your feet at all times. Well, here, I'll do the return walk. So again, you're going to return another 9 steps. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So while you're walking, you're gonna watch your feet at all times. Keep your arms at your side. Count your steps out loud. And once you begin, do not stop until the test is completed. Do you understand those instructions?
So you want me to start, this doesn't count as one, correct?
Nope. Your first step will be 1.
9.
Yep.
Turn, either direction?
Yep, and then another 9 back.
Alright. Alright, so outside. For 1, 2, 3. And then, wow.
Michael didn't even understand what the cops were explaining to him, even though it really wasn't that hard. I mean, he should have known this stuff himself, right? He'd been a cop for a long time. But something was definitely off, and Michael didn't seem like he could convince the cops that he wasn't guilty.
Neck. 3. My neck's messed up. 4. I've never done this. Oh wait, I should keep my neck up, right?
Just follow the instructions.
Wow, I've never tried this since I've had my injury. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry. 1 too many. Stop. I do this and I'm messed up. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just have it. Fuck. I'm bad. You're gonna lock me up. I know this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Said 9. I
Yeah.
went 10.
All right. Even though things were pretty clear, the cops decided to let Michael try one last exercise. All he had to do was stand on one leg, lift the other in the air, and count out loud from 1,000. Sounds easy, right? Well, Michael might not agree with you on that.
We gotta do the last test. All right. Feet together.
I should have tried. I've never tried this since I had my injury.
All right. Feet together. Okay, hands flat at your side. All right. So hold that position while I explain the rest of this test. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. So when I tell you to begin, you're gonna raise one leg, either leg, approximately 6 inches off the ground with your foot pointed out.
I've never been able to do this even sober. I've never been able to do this, especially with this injury.
Keep both legs straight and keep your eyes on the elevated foot. While holding that position, you're going to count out loud 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, so forth until told to stop. So. Keep your hands flat at your side. Here, let's stop for a second. Remember the instructions.
It's funny how Michael had an excuse for everything, even for this last exercise. Earlier, he blamed his back surgery for not being able to do it, but now he switched to saying he was cold, like that had anything to do with it. And those weren't the only excuses he had. This was just the start.
I know, I got you. Keep your hands flat at your side.
I've been out of the car for I don't know how long.
And you got to count count out loud. 1,001, 1,002. I'll re-demonstrate it for you, okay?
Jacket or warm?
1,001, 1,002, 1,003.
I've always had bad balance, and with my neck, I'm really messed up.
Okay.
Like I said, I lose numbness and everything in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get warm. I'm freezing. Okay. I'm freezing. Yeah. From like the core in, I have a headache because like I said, I have 2 herniated discs in my back, in my neck, and these 3 numbers don't numb and everything like that. I'm just trying to work. So, all right. It's cold, man. It's cold.
I don't know why Michael kept telling the cops he was cold. If that was his best plan to get out of the situation, he really should have come up with something more believable than "I'm freezing." I mean, the cops were out there with him too, and they weren't frozen.
All right. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005.
I just need your hands flat at your side, okay? Flat at your side.
7. Sorry. I got this.
And it's about 6 inches, all right? Just to show, you're like down here. I need like 6 inches off the ground, okay?
No, it's one neck. It's messed up, dude. I've had back surgery, neck surgery. Well, I haven't had neck surgery yet. They want to put plates and everything. 2001. Fuck, dude. My neck's going. I got a headache and everything.
Okay.
Maybe I should just go to the hospital. 2001.
Since he realized the back surgery excuse wasn't cutting it, Michael then claimed he'd also had neck surgery. Not being able to stand on one leg for even a second, he knew he needed to come up with something convincing fast, so he asked the cops to take him to the hospital. This got their attention, and Michael had a pretty interesting explanation for his request.
I'm sorry, you said you wanted to go to the hospital?
Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe my neck's messed up because, like I said, I have a constant headache to begin with. But
okay.
Okay. So here's the thing. He can go to the hospital if he wants. We're going to apply for a warrant for blood in urine if that's the game he wants to play. But give him the option. He's getting it either way.
Yeah. Or
if he wants to cooperate and consent. And he's coming with us either way.
Well, he's already mentioned he wants to go to the hospital, so let's take him.
Well, no, give him that option. He's full shit.
Yeah.
So tell him, listen, either you come with us, you're under arrest, you're going to do the breath test, or you can refuse.
All right, Mike.
So I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time.
No, it's not a hard time.
I'm trying to do everything I can.
Totally honest, we're taking you to custody, all right? Either way, we can either come down and do the breath test and do it that way, or we go up to the hospital, we got to get a warrant for blood.
But these cops weren't dumb enough to fall for Michael's stories. The last thing Michael expected that day was to be arrested by his colleagues. Still, the fact that he'd been a cop for over 20 years didn't matter to them. Michael should have thought through this a lot sooner.
No, I understand. I'm like, listen, honestly,
we have to, and I understand what you're saying, and you can bring all that stuff to court with you.
I don't know. Listen, I've never tried that. I've never tried a sobriety test since I've had.
That's fine. And listen, that's the thing. That's why we bring you to the station and we take tests to determine that. You know what I mean? So, it's going to happen. It's up to you how you want it to go. You can come with us, do the test, and we can release you to your girlfriend, or you can go to the hospital and spend hours up there. We're going to get blood and urine up there. That's going to be a pain in the ass. So it's up to you.
I mean, honestly, I'd have to call my lawyer and see what he says.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't want to.
Well, right now,
I got you, Mike.
You want to go to the hospital or not?
I mean, honestly, the way I feel, I mean, I'm in pain, but I'm always in pain. But I don't know if that's affecting everything or what. I honestly don't know because I've never tried any of this since I've had my accident. You know what I mean? Like, I've never tried anything.
Well, at this point, we're going to do what we normally do.
Michael gave it one last shot, claiming he couldn't lift his legs 6 inches off the ground even when he was sober. What he might not have realized, though, is that by saying this, he pretty much admitted he wasn't fit to drive and was responsible for causing the accident.
Custody for DWI. All right, we're going to do it to handcuff you. So you have a back injury? First? Not right now, sir. You can call your lawyer when we get down to the police station when we're done doing what we got to do, okay? So do you have any weapons on you or anything like that? No, you have a back injury, you said?
I have a back injury.
Where's your back injury?
Lower back.
And are you able to keep your hands behind your back?
Yeah. Okay, all right.
I want to get 2 sets of handcuffs on you, okay? Because I don't want to wrench your hands behind your back. And listen, I understand and we like to give professional courtesy as much as we can, but in these types of situations, and I'm sure you understand,
I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time. I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm just telling you the truth. Like, I honestly don't know. I haven't tried any of this stuff since I've had my accident. I got rear-ended, and I have 2 herniated discs in my neck. I don't know if I can do anything. Nah, that's right.
Lie down custody for $450.
Michael took a breathalyzer test, and it showed he was more than 1.5 times over the legal alcohol limit. His lawyer argued that the body cam footage didn't show Michael acting drunk, and he even questioned the accuracy of the breathalyzer. What do you all think of this? Do you think Michael should lose his job? If you thought today's video was crazy, just wait until you see the next one because believe me, there are even worse cops out there.